The Australian government has come under fire over the export of a weapons system bound for Saudi Arabia. In a Senate hearing today, the Defence Department was asked to give assurances the arms wouldn't be used in fighting in Yemen. The US and UK have backed away from providing military support to Riyadh in light of war crimes allegations in Yemen and the brazen murder of journalist Jamal Khashoggi. Dylan Welch reports.
Tens of millions in taxpayer dollars have been provided to a Canberra defence company exporting a next-generation weapon system destined for Saudi Arabia. Now, questions are being asked as to where else they might end up, given the country's role in the bloody war in Yemen.
Will they be used in Yemen?
Senator, I refer you to our process.
If I had any confidence in your answer, you would simply be able to say, no, these weapons will not be used in the conflict in Yemen. But you refuse to say that.
Over the last 3 years, Canberra has approved at least 20 export certificates to Saudi Arabia, though the details are shrouded in secrecy. Earlier today, the ABC revealed the details of one of those deals. EOS manufactures a next-generation weapon system called RWS. It mounts machine guns, cannons or missile launchers on smaller military vehicles and can remotely lock onto and fire at a target. Last year, Defence Minister Christopher Pyne opened the new EOS production facility in Canberra.
This is a very, very successful Australian company.
According to confidential EOS board minutes seen by the ABC, the company reached a deal with US arms manufacturer Orbital ATK for the export of 500 RWS units. The units are bound for the Saudi Arabian Ministry of Interior, and the price tag runs to 184 million Australian dollars.
Where there's public monies involved, then I think there's a greater onus on the government to be as transparent with the taxpayers who provide this money as possible.
In a statement, EOS declined to confirm whether the end user was Saudi Arabia and stated that no EOS equipment would be used in Yemen. The government's decision to export the RWS runs counter to recent moves in the US and the UK, which have expressed concerns over allegations of Saudi war crimes in Yemen and the brazen murder of journalist Jamal Khashoggi.
The Australian government has been saying repeatedly, trust us, we're abiding by the terms of the Arms Trade Treaty, we're abiding by our human rights obligations. But the reality is we simply don't know.
Foreign Minister Marise Payne told today's Senate estimates hearing the possibility of a ban on selling weapons to Saudi Arabia is under review. Dylan Welch, ABC News.